Welcome to this week's Soul Sound session. What came up to me today was very clear. Just opened up my records or the records of the collective. And there's like this deep yearning in the collective energy for stepping out of the roles that we were told we were supposed to hold and be and live, and really start walking the path of truth, the path of inner knowing, the path of our true soul's purpose and what we were here for on this earth. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Malika Sellami. I am the chanting queen. I like to mix sounds, vocal activation, the Akashic field, Reiki, light language, and hold space in many different containers in many different ways with clients. And Soul Sound is all about connecting the sounds, the inner medicines, the inner breath, the voice, and the body's wisdom, and to really activate and clear the path for our soul to thrive and be our higher self, right? So it's been with this last full moon and with the energy around me and around my clients, I can really feel this yearning for being, for stopping to pretend and people please and not ruffle feathers, and that discomfort is starting to get out of the way. We're really starting to focus on the truth and living that truth, embodying that truth, and being in that space of feeling content, feeling fulfilled. We want more. We want to express more. We want to be more. And we're tired. Our soul in this evolution is tired of pretending and being. Soon I'm going to be visiting a family where I'm from, and it's been many years. And I'm already feeling the discomfort, like even in my throat, it's starting, like I'm listening to my body right now. It's like, this is going to be uncomfortable because in the past 5 years, there's been a lot of shifts in my life, and I've really stepped away from teaching, from everything that was not belonging in my life anymore, that I really outgrew, to really become my authentic self more and more every day. Even doing these offerings, or the free workshops I offer, or the program, the certification, everything I do, even my light language, right? This is not something that most people, common people, or even my family would understand. So there's like this discomfort that's starting to come into how I'm going to be my true authentic self in my old world, in the old paradigm, in what I've outgrew, what I moved away from, thousands of kilometers from, but also how I'm going to exist in this capacity, in this container, in this place for a little bit, and how it's going to transpire for my son as well, who doesn't know really anyone there except for immediate family. So it's going to be a little challenging, but I feel like lots of us have those moments where we're like, okay, I have to go back to a place where it really doesn't resonate anymore. How am I going to react? How am I going to be? How am I going to exist and be authentically, fully myself in a world that doesn't seem to be aligned anymore? Like a world that like took two different tangents, right? And this is a little bit what I want to clear today with you. This discomfort of being ourselves, this shame or guilt or shyness that comes with the expansion that we've stepped into, with the beauty that we're creating now, that we're encompassing, that we are embodying. How can we be this full, authentic, beautiful self that we have worked so hard to recover, to remember, to bring to the surface? We work so hard on removing so many layers that do not belong to us anymore. What others want for us, our family, our partners, our friends, maybe. What we have outgrown and still feel sad or uncomfortable to leave behind. The people-pleasing era is gone. It's like there's no more space for this. Time is precious. Time is energy. And I honor myself by being myself. Ooh, that's a good one. I honor myself by being myself, the full-on authentic self. How does it feel like to just dress the way you want to dress? Do the work that you want to do. Move to the country and sell your big house in the city. Live more in an authentic way, but maybe minimalist way, more nature-based, less materialistic. Maybe you don't want to go anymore to those family gatherings or to those Thursday night outings with the girls or the football games with the guys. Like maybe you just have outgrown this, and how can you step away in a comfortable way? I don't know if it's possible, but I feel like today there's like this yearning for really removing everything that no longer brings us joy or connects with our true and higher self. Okay, I invite you to rub your hands. Let's be present in our voice now, in our breath. Let's take a few deep breaths and release through the mouth with sigh for now. Expanding the lung capacity, holding for a few seconds and exhaling with a sigh. Don't be shy what it sounds like. It's just you in your practice, undisturbed, unbothered. Let's keep our eyes closed and hands wherever they feel comfortable, on your thighs, on your heart. Let's step into that full, authentic self. What does it feel like? For a moment here with our eyes closed. Doing a quick body scan, starting with our feet. Knees, thighs, hips. Are you feeling any tension? Maybe you need to move through it. Maybe you need to chant through it. That's coming up. Clearing maybe. Coughing as we're clearing through that collective stagnation. Moving through now the pelvic area, The sacral chakra, our organs. Us females, our reproductive system. Higher through the solar plexus, where we really harness the power, our own little inner power, inner force, inner wisdom. The ability to be wholly, authentically, fully ourselves, unapologetically, removing the fears, the doubts, the shame, the guilt, to outgrow people, to leave relationships. To stop saying the things you used to say because they no longer resonate. Your story's changing. How does it sound like? What words, what spells are you using to talk about yourself? Are you diminishing yourself? Are you dimming your light because you're afraid to shine too bright? Are you afraid to make people feel uncomfortable when you enter a room because of your presence and how strong your energy field is, how strong you are in your auric field, in your personality, in your laugh? Time to stop saying yes when all of your body is saying no. And time to start saying yes to yourself when it feels like a full-on yes in your body. Let's move now through the heart space, the expansion, that self-love, because you're deserving to be yourself, because you're deserving to shine bright, because you inspire others. Have you ever thought about this? Why are you so quiet? Why are you so, not in your personality, but in your actions and your words? Your words matter. Speak your truth, goddess and gods and goddesses. Stand into that power. You inspire others to do the same. And that's what we need to do sometimes. Moving through the throat and feeling that expansion, that readiness to speak up. To step into your powerful self. Now moving to the third eye. The head. Already clearing, guys. Crown, auric field, clear. Now let's use our voice. Let's use our voice to move through more old beliefs that we need to clear to support that, but also to activate that beautiful, powerful self. I step into my power. I use my voice. I speak my truth. I have the choice and I take it, right? Because we always have the choice. Deep breath in and release. Let's chant. I step into my power, I use my voice, I speak my truth, I have the choice. I step into my power, I use my voice, I speak my truth, I have the choice. I step into my power, I use my voice. I speak my truth, I have the choice. I step into my power, I use my voice. I speak my truth, I have the choice. I step into my power, I use my voice. I speak my truth, I have the choice. I step into my power, I use my voice. I speak my truth, I have the choice. I step into my power, I use my voice. I speak my truth, I have the choice. I step into my power, I use my voice. I speak my truth, I have the choice. Removing any limiting beliefs, any old thoughts and words I speak negatively or diminishing myself with. It's time to just be ourselves and listen to our inner wisdom to really step into that space, that expansion that we are yearning, that our soul is yearning to step in. Thank you for being here with me today. I invite you to check my website, thechantingqueen.com, for some workshops. One called Back to the Basics, helping us reconnect with our inner wisdom, the voice, the breath, and the body speaking to us. And there's also Rest and Resonance coming up soon. And also, I've got this beautiful 4 weeks embodiment practice with the seasons that will be coming up here right away and available on the website in recordings too. The Elemental Woman is coming up to a living room near you, helping us really connect deeper with that embodiment practice. Thank you so much for being here. Thanking all of our guides that were here to give us that strength to move to that next phase.